Good afternoon, friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Wow, friends, there is new data that has just been released, and Congress has also announced that inflation is finally beginning to ease. The Internal Revenue Service is urging that all Americans claim any available stimulus money as soon as possible. Friends, you may be able to receive up to $3,000 in extra financial aid, but you may need to take action to receive this. Friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn how you can claim this extra financial assistance. I will also be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure you enter the giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos. And then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you leave a comment on, the more likely your chances of winning the Walmart gift card giveaways. Also, to say thank you so much for being part of this community, I will surprise several of you with $200 gift cards during the months of November and December. I will be announcing a winner for both giveaways this week, so please make sure that you do stay tuned.
As you saw, when we tried it last time, there weren't enough Republican votes. I'm working with Senator Manchin to see what we can get done. As I've said, if President Biden decides to run, I will enthusiastically support him. And we proved last time in a 50-50 Congress that we could. Now, I have a hierarchy. Hierarchy A, the top of the hierarchy, get it done in a bipartisan way when you can. We passed 6 or 7 major bills just between June and August, and other bills like the infrastructure bill and the postal bill previously. If we can't get it done with Republicans, do it on your own. The IRA is one of the things we're proudest of. The Republicans, because they're in the throes of big oil, would not do climate change. Because they're so dominated by big pharma, they wouldn't do the pharmaceutical stuff. So we went and did those on our own. The third and least desirable choice, although sometimes necessary, is an accountability vote where you can't win but you show where the votes are. That'll continue to be our approach. That will continue to be our approach. Look, we'd like to get a debt ceiling done in this work period. The best way to get it done, the way it's been done the last 2 or 3 times, is bipartisan, and I intend shortly to sit down with the Republican leader and try to work that out.
CNBC News has reported that consumers who have been squeezed by higher prices may be experiencing a little relief. According to a recent report, fewer adults now say they're living paycheck to paycheck. As of July, 59% of Americans said they lived paycheck to paycheck. That is down from 61% in June, but still higher than 1 year ago, when the number of adults who felt stretched too thin was only 53%. Lower income workers have been the hardest hit by price spikes this year, especially for food and other staples, since those expenses account for a bigger share of their budget. Even though top earners have also been struggling to make ends meet, wealthier Americans feel less financially strained. The report also found that even though top earners have also been struggling to make ends meet, wealthier Americans feel less financially strained. Those earning $200,000 or more per year, roughly 30% reported living paycheck to paycheck. That is down from 36% the previous month. Recent signs that inflation has passed its peak and may be cooling off is welcome news for cash-strapped Americans. The Federal Reserve is raising interest rates to further slow inflation, which is still near its highest level since the early 1980s. The U.S. Central Bank has indicated more increases are coming until there are clear signs of a pullback. For much of this year, the Federal Reserve has sought to tamp down decades-high inflation by tightening monetary policy, including issuing an unprecedented 4 consecutive rate hikes of 75 basis points, or 3/4 of a percentage point. Last week's Consumer Price Index showed that inflation slowed to 7.7% from 8.2% year over year for consumer goods, surprising investors and giving Wall Street its biggest boost since 2020. But friends, if you have not filed a 2021 federal tax return, there is a chance that you could still be missing out on some generous tax credits. You could use the IRS Free File program that is open through Thursday, November 17th. Beyond that date, you will still be able to claim by filing a federal tax return. The American Rescue Plan Act, passed by Congress in 2021, temporarily made enhanced tax credits available to millions of Americans. That included a recovery rebate credit that provided third stimulus checks of $1,400 per person. It also made existing tax credit, the child tax credit, and earned income tax credit much more generous. The child tax credit included up to $3,600 for children under the age of 6 and $3,000 per child ages 6 to 17. Up to half of those amounts were paid in advance through monthly child tax credit payments. However, friends, to claim the remaining sums, you would need to have filed a federal 2021 income tax return. Friends, the key word for this video is custard pie. If you would like to enter the next $75 Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is custard pie, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you're also subscribed to my channel. The Earned Income Tax Credit, which applies to low and middle income workers, was also enhanced for that year. Workers with no children may qualify for up to $1,502, which increases to as much as $6,728 for filers with 3 or more children. Because eligibility was expanded for workers without children and younger and older age thresholds, more workers did qualify for the credit in the 2021 tax year. This past October, the Internal Revenue Service sent letters to more than 9 million U.S. families who still have not filed federal tax returns to alert them that they may still qualify for these credits. The letters were similar to notices that the tax agency sent in September 2020 that also alerted 9 million non-filers that they could still be missing the stimulus checks that were sent earlier that year. Many of the non-filers are not required to file tax returns due to their low incomes. That population tends to include people who are harder to reach or who live in households with mixed tax filing statuses. Well, my great and amazing dear friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dear friends, for joining me here and watching all the new videos that I post. And I truly hope that you all found this information helpful. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Dear friends, please make sure that you do stay tuned for those videos when I'll be announcing the winner for both giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.